Alright, I never know which version of the Suns is gonna show up each night, but at least I can see what they're trying to build, and once again, it all stems from that point 5 philosophy. Everything was funneled through their stars to create an advantage whenever the Dubs put 2 on the ball, or even on ones, and it was all Book in the first, then all Durant in the second. They just needed either of them to trigger the scramble for the others to make quick reads on the catch, and whenever any of them touched paint, it just led to finishes, drop-offs, lobs, sprays, swings, or even swings. When the Rock's moving this way, their entire offense opens up, and it makes it real easy for the entire team to establish a rhythm, so it wasn't a surprise to see 21 of their 23 makes of the half being assisted on. Other than their stars making their shots, that was basically as good as their offense gets, and they've done this multiple times this year, so it's just a matter of doing it more consistently. But they struggle to sustain that playstyle when shit goes south, because once the game slows down, they naturally revert to hero ball, and it was showing in that third. Some of it was the Dubs being better at the point of attack and being quicker on the rotations, but it was more about Book not being able to exploit his mismatches. Their half-court offense was basically non-existent with him missing on his ones, and damn near all of their points had to come in transition for a quick bucket or whistle. That was one of the reasons why they even maintained control of the game by the end of the quarter, because they were way too loose on Steph throughout, so he got going, and they were just fortunate Steve Kerr pulled them out in those last 2.5 minutes. That was the second reason why they had control entering the fourth, because it gave them breathing room to reset at the start of the quarter, and Durant just exploited those same advantages from earlier. It was more so the mismatch hunting as it usually is in the fourth, and Book went on to do the same thing with Curry later, but in between all that were the blocks that shifted the momentum of the game, because those are momentum plays at the crib. Those were the real reason for their big run to go back up 17 in the last 5 minutes, but in classic Suns fashion, they got too complacent and damn near choked this win away. They just started giving up non-stop finishes at the rim for Curry or Kuminga to go on a quick 17-5 run, and they even had an 8-second violation during this stretch. There was no sense of urgency at all, and this even happened during a matchup between both teams last year, but they were fortunate they didn't have the free throw plague that's been going around the league. Just watch the tape.